Feeling hurt or upset when someone judges you is tough. It can make you worry a lot about what others think of you. But here's the thing. True emotional stability, freedom, peace, and authentic relationships come when you care less about what others think. Let's explore 7 amazing things that happen when you stop worrying about others' opinions. If you are enjoying this video and want to support this channel, I invite you to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this beautiful story with your friends. And if you want to share your thoughts with us, you can leave a comment below and tell us your experience. And now to our video. The first thing is the freedom to be yourself. Imagine waking up in the morning with a mind free from the heavy burden of societal expectations and the fear of judgment. Your thoughts are solely your own, untainted by the opinions of others. As you choose your outfit for the day, you select clothes that reflect your true self, not to conform or impress anyone else, but because they make you feel comfortable and confident. Throughout the day, you express your thoughts and opinions without fear of criticism, knowing that your voice is unique and deserving of being heard. This sense of liberation is the true essence of freedom. This freedom to embrace your true self is like a refreshing drink for your soul. Much like water is vital for your body's nourishment, it satisfies a deep thirst within you, one that you might not even have realized was there. Once you start embracing self-expression and self-acceptance, you'll wonder why you ever lived any other way. Why is this freedom so crucial? Because it allows you to unlock a level of authenticity that is otherwise difficult to attain. You no longer have to pretend to be someone you're not, which can be exhausting. Instead of draining your energy trying to meet others' expectations or fit into molds that don't suit you, you channel that energy back into yourself. This fuels your dreams and nurtures your personal growth. The second thing is feeling less stress and anxiety. Many of us carry the heavy burdens of stress and anxiety every day, often without realizing how much they weigh us down. The constant pressure to conform to external standards or expectations feels like a dark cloud hovering over our heads. It twists and turns our thoughts into a tangled web of what-ifs and should-haves. What if people don't like what I'm wearing? What if they judge me based on my job? These thoughts pile up quickly, leaving us feeling overwhelmed and mentally exhausted before we even realize it. When you let go of caring about others' opinions, your thought patterns start to shift. Your mind becomes clearer, allowing you to see situations for what they truly are, rather than what you fear others might think they are. This newfound clarity offers a fresh perspective, centered on your own thoughts and feelings rather than those of the people around you. Decision-making becomes more straightforward because you're guided by your own intuition and sense of right and wrong, not by the fear of external judgment. When you release yourself from the judgments of others, the emotional toll of stress and anxiety significantly decreases. Your heart rate no longer spikes every time you anticipate criticism, and the knots in your stomach begin to loosen as you stop replaying conversations in your head, trying to please others. Physiologically, your body starts to relax, leading to further mental clarity. This relaxation creates a positive feedback loop that promotes overall well-being. Moreover, as stress and anxiety lessen, your energy levels soar. You no longer waste emotional and physical energy on needless worry. Instead, this newfound energy can be directed towards constructive activities such as pursuing hobbies, nurturing relationships, and investing in personal and spiritual growth. The third thing that happens is that you no longer feel the need to please others. The path of constantly seeking approval from others often involves compromising your own well-being and spiritual growth. It's comparable to offering cups of water from your own well to travelers passing by. A noble act indeed, but one that can leave you feeling parched and empty if you forget to replenish yourself. When you shift your focus away from what others think and start prioritizing your own needs, a profound transformation takes place. You become untethered from external judgments and expectations, tapping into a reservoir of inner power. The source of your actions shifts dramatically from a place of obligation to a place of true desire. This doesn't mean you become indifferent or uncaring towards others. Rather, it means you act from a space of authenticity. There's a misconception that prioritizing oneself is an act of selfishness, but this couldn't be further from the truth. Genuine self-love not only enriches your own life, but also positively impacts the lives of those around you. When your actions stem from a place of self-respect and inner harmony, you naturally become a more loving parent, a more supportive friend, and a more engaged community member. You radiate positivity and uplift those you encounter. Consider the emotional and mental energy spent on constantly meeting others' expectations. It's exhausting, and often no amount of effort is enough to please everyone. Freeing yourself from this endless loop conserves your inner resources for endeavors that truly matter to you. The energy saved can be channeled into your passions, your relationships, and your spiritual journey. The fourth benefit of no longer being governed by what others think is the ability to set healthy boundaries. These boundaries act as safeguards for your emotional and spiritual well-being. They define what is acceptable behavior and what is not, delineating the contours of your own sacred space. This is an act of self-respect, a declaration to yourself and others that your well-being is valuable and worth protecting. The fifth thing that happens is that you don't change yourself for others. Resisting the urge to change ourselves for others is crucial. From childhood, we're bombarded with messages about how we should look, behave, and what we should aspire to be. These pressures come from all directions: family, friends, media, and society at large. It's easy to get overwhelmed by these expectations, but it's essential to stay true to ourselves. When we change to fit someone else's idea of who we should be, we lose sight of our authentic selves. Let's explore deeper into the effects of breaking free from this pattern and why it's such a profound transformation. When you constantly alter yourself to meet the expectations of others or conform to societal norms, it comes at a significant cost. Firstly, it's incredibly draining. The mental, emotional, and sometimes even physical effort required to uphold a facade or continually adjust your behavior according to others' standards is exhausting. Secondly, each time you sacrifice a part of yourself to fit someone else's mold, you're essentially denying your true worth. This undermines your self-esteem and diminishes your sense of self-worth over time. Eventually, you may even lose touch with who you truly are, as your authentic self becomes buried under layers of artificial personas adopted to seek approval or acceptance. Consider the profound transformation that unfolds when you release the need to conform and instead embrace your unique self. It's akin to returning home after a long and exhausting journey. There's an overwhelming sense of relief, comfort, and innate joy that floods your being when you fully recognize and accept yourself, flaws and all. By casting off the burdensome weight of external expectations, you liberate boundless amounts of energy and mental space. This newfound vitality can then be directed towards endeavors that deeply nourish your soul and bring you authentic happiness. Embracing and expressing your individuality is an act of profound self-love. The more you cultivate love and acceptance for yourself, the less you find yourself seeking validation from external sources. And here's where something truly miraculous occurs. When you cease seeking external validation, you'll notice a remarkable shift. The world begins to embrace you for your authentic self. Authenticity has a magnetic quality. It draws genuine interactions and relationships into your life, enriching your experiences in ways that conformity never could. Moreover, there's an immense sense of liberation that accompanies being unapologetically yourself. This newfound freedom ignites creativity and emboldens you to step beyond your comfort zone. Without the shackles of others' opinions holding you back, each experience becomes more profound and meaningful, rooted in your genuine choices and actions. The sixth thing is that you rely on yourself for happiness. Finding happiness is a journey familiar to us all, yet we often seek it externally, from people or places outside ourselves. However, when we depend on external sources for our happiness, we leave our emotional well-being vulnerable. It's like handing the keys to our joy to someone else, whether it's friends, family, or society at large. Imagine your happiness as a beautiful garden within you. If you allow others to control it, they may or may not tend to it properly. They might water the flowers or let them wither. But when you take charge of your own garden, you ensure it receives the care it deserves. You become the gardener of your own happiness, nurturing it with self-love and self-understanding. You water the plants, remove the weeds, and enjoy the blossoms, knowing that true happiness blooms from within. Taking charge of your happiness brings immediate benefits, particularly in resilience. Life is a roller coaster of ups and downs, full of unpredictable challenges. However, when your happiness comes from within, you're better prepared to face these challenges without crumbling. Why? Because your sense of well-being isn't easily shaken by external circumstances. You don't need everything around you to be perfect to feel okay. You've built an inner sanctuary of happiness that you can always retreat to, regardless of what's happening outside. This resilience makes you less reactive to life's fluctuations. You're not constantly seeking joy outside of yourself, so you don't swing wildly between elation and despair based on external factors. Instead, your emotional state becomes more balanced and centered, like a sturdy tree standing tall amidst changing weather patterns. While you still experience the full range of human emotions, your core happiness remains untouched. This emotional independence also enriches the quality of your relationships. When you take responsibility for your own happiness, you don't burden your loved ones with the task of maintaining your emotional well-being. This liberation allows them to be themselves, fostering a deeper and more authentic connection. Both individuals can approach the relationship as complete beings, sharing and enriching each other's lives without expecting the other to fill a void within them. This mutual respect for each other's independence strengthens the bond, creating a relationship built on genuine connection and mutual support. The seventh and final thing is that you start cultivating your own inner sanctuary of happiness. How does one cultivate this inner sanctuary of happiness? It begins with self-awareness and self-acceptance. Take the time to truly understand yourself, your likes, dislikes, passions, fears, and deepest desires. Embrace all aspects of yourself, as the more you comprehend who you are, the better you can create conditions that nurture your happiness. Next, practice gratitude. It's a simple yet potent way to shift your focus from what's lacking to what's already good in your life. The more you appreciate what you have, the more content you'll feel. Also, don't overlook the power of simple pleasures, a breathtaking sunset, a heartwarming conversation with a friend, or getting lost in a captivating book. When you learn to find joy in these simple things, you'll discover that happiness is abundant and easily accessible in your daily life. Furthermore, engage in activities that align with your values and passions. When you pursue activities that genuinely resonate with who you are, happiness naturally follows. Now is the moment to take the empowering step of releasing the grip of others' opinions and embracing a life filled with authenticity, joy, and spiritual fulfillment. As you embark on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment, remember that every challenge you face and every step you take adds depth and richness to your experience. Embrace the process of growth and transformation, knowing that each moment brings new opportunities for learning and self-expression. Allow yourself to explore new paths, cultivate meaningful connections, and celebrate the unique journey that is yours alone. With each passing day, you'll find yourself stepping more fully into the radiant authenticity of your being, shining brightly and inspiring others to do the same. So, seize the day with courage and determination, for the adventure of a lifetime awaits you.